Hi babies, hi, welcome back to the Reflection Diaries. So I think this is like the third, if not the fourth reflection diary. I'm just switching on the incense because we need to channel in the correct energy here. We need to channel in the correct energy. We need to keep the energy pure, just pure positive energy, man. All right. So cleansing the space, getting the space ready for you guys. All right, okay. So today's topic is cool girl. Cool girl. I think some of you guys know what this is, what being a cool girl really is. So I'm just going to, but for those of you who don't know, sorry, for those of you who don't know, I'm just going to explain it just a little bit. So basically, being a cool girl is being the girl that's just pretty much okay with everything. Sorry, this music is just distracting me. Let me just pause it. Yeah. Okay, cool. So, being a cool girl is basically being the girl that wants to be picked. You want to be picked, you want to be the girl that is liked by guys, whoever. You are the understanding girl. You are the girl that someone can do something that you're totally not okay with, but you'd probably be like, oh no, it's fine, it's okay. You know? So, the reason why I'm talking about this topic is because yesterday I came across a tweet that was like, how we set standards for ourselves. We set these standards for ourselves, but then we accept bare minimum. And in that way, we're sending mixed signals into the universe. We're sending mixed signals into the universe because we tell ourselves that, okay, I will not stand for someone who is a bad communicator, for example, but then just because this person has approached you and has deemed you as someone who is desirable in their eye, you're okay. You don't assert yourself. You don't assert the standards that you've set for yourselves and for others, and the environment that you want to be in, and the energy that you want to receive. You don't be assertive. You aren't being assertive about those boundaries, and you accept what is being given to you because you don't want to just be that girl. You don't want to be that girl that is too outspoken. You don't want to be that girl that's just stubborn. You don't want to be that girl that, oh, this girl thinks she knows it all. You honestly just want to be the girl everyone is cool with, the girl everyone has something positive and nice to say about. And that's just a whole lot of pick me. um that's a pick me vibe. You want to be picked. Like, we go around setting these standards for ourselves, but we want to be picked so badly. And why is that? Why is it that we want to be picked? Because I reflected, like, for me, that tweet was so harsh. It was so harsh because it is the truth. It is literally the truth. I've done this a number of times. Where I'd be like, okay, I'd tell myself pretty much that the energy that I want from someone else is someone who is a really great communicator, someone who's expressive, someone who just knows what they want, who's driven, and so forth. And then when just because some other person who doesn't fit these standards, clearly doesn't fit these standards, comes along and they don't even offer even half, they offer the bare minimum of the standards that I've set for myself and the standards that I want and expect. And I accept that because it's like, oh my gosh, wow, you thought I was pretty. You thought I was cute. Okay, all right. You know, we let go of the standards. We bend them a little bit because, if not a lot, just because, oh, we want to be deemed as desirable in someone else's eyes. We want to be accepted in other people's eyes. I mean, there's nothing wrong with wanting to be accepted because you want to belong. But I think there's everything wrong in not keeping your word to yourself, basically. Like, who are you? Like, how do you expect someone else to keep their word to you? Is it to you? Ooh, all right. Okay, you get it. You get it. Who are you to expect that type of energy if you don't keep that same energy with yourself? So for me, it was such a harsh truth, and I realized that as much as I say that, oh, I don't display cool girl tendencies, that's not me, I'm not about that, but I haven't really been implementing my standards. I haven't been keeping my standards. I've been accepting questionable things just because it's like, oh, okay, all right. You know, so I think it's about time that changes. And for me, um, how I've been trying to change this is trying to be okay with not being liked, trying to be okay with not being the girl that is, um, not being the nicest girl, not being the girl that is um, liked and accepted by everyone, and how I've been trying to accept that possibly I can't be everything for everyone else. Like I can't be liked by everyone because everyone has their preferences. Everyone prefers a certain type of person. So I can't be overextending myself trying to be someone that I'm not. And for people who don't even meet my standards, like please make it make sense. Make it make sense. So for me, what I've been trying to do is I've been starting to pour a lot more into my own cup where um when I pour into my own cup, like I'm liking myself a whole lot more so that I understand that just because someone else does not like me, it says nothing about my worth. It honestly says nothing about my worth. Everyone has preferences. They don't like me, they aren't feeling me. That's just life, that's just it. And I don't have to go above and beyond, overextend myself to be everything or to be the person that the other person wants. The person has to understand that this is me. I have arrived. I've arrived, and this is what you get. The energy that I give off, this is the energy that you're going to get, and you're not going to approach me with another energy in mind and expect me to level up to that energy or to stoop down to that energy, because that's not the energy that I'm bringing. You know, I want people to start just going for what they want, going for people who match their energies. I need to start going for people who match my energy. If you're not matching my energy, meaning it's just not meant to be. This is just this friendship or whatever it is, it's just not meant to be. It's not supposed to work, and no one has to change or alter themselves just to be liked or to fit in or to be accepted in anything. So how I've been doing that is, like I said in my very first video, the intro video, how I want to start dating myself. By dating myself, I am pouring into my own cup. I'm pouring into my cup. I'm filling my own cup. Like, I'm doing everything that I would expect or would want from someone else to do for me. Because in that sense, like, I can do it. I can do it. Don't need you. Sorry. But I can do it myself. And for me, that brings me closer, what is it, to liking me, to liking myself. Because obviously if someone else can do that for me, I'm obviously going to be attracted to that type of energy, because that's the energy that I want, that's the energy I'm vibrating at, you know. So that's exactly what I want. And having that energy, having vibrating in that energy, means that I'm giving off to the universe what I want, and in that way I will receive exactly the energy that I want and need currently. So like I've just been trying to do me. And please do bear in mind, when I say dating myself, doesn't mean that I am not dating other people. Please understand that. Because one thing's for sure is that sometimes when you get into things like get into, what is it, you start dating and so forth, you want to overpour yourself, you want to do too much. You do too much, you even start taking from your own cup, because it's like you guys should be taking from the cup that's in the middle. Everyone has their own cup. So the cup that's in the middle, it's a combination of both these energies. So everything that should be getting poured into this cup should come from this middle part where you guys both come together, basically. So where So if you're short that here in this if there's something missing in this middle cup, we sometimes overextend ourselves and take from our own cups. We take from ourselves. We all of a sudden we don't have time for ourselves. All of a sudden, we no longer paying attention into what is it, to our academics, to spiritual practices. We no longer, like, let's say if you're someone who goes to the gym, you're no longer going to the gym. You're spending less time at the gym. You're spending less time on yourself, trying to fill this middle cup. And with that, I feel like you're overextending yourself, because the energy should be matched. The cup should never run empty. The cup should never run empty because then you guys would be both pouring into the cup at equal amounts. Maybe not equal all the time, but you get what I'm saying. The energy should be reciprocated, that someone else shouldn't feel like they're overextending themselves and pouring too much into a cup. So with that, you get to start understanding that pouring into your cup and dating yourself doesn't necessarily mean not dating other people, because now you're finding a balance in life. You're finding a balance in life, and I think it makes it a whole lot easier to walk away when you're overextending yourself, when you see that you're doing too much, because you realize that clearly the energy is not being reciprocated. I'm doing way too much. I'm burning out. I'm burning out. And having, what is it, when you're not fearful of not being liked, it's easy to just be like, okay, dude, peace out. Peace out. This was great, but no thanks. No thanks. This is not the energy I'm for. This is not the energy I want. This doesn't match up to my standards. It does not match up to my standards, and my standards are way more important than whatever it is that brought us together. Basically, they're way bigger and much more important. And with that, you're choosing yourself. You start choosing yourself a whole lot more, because you're no longer fearful of what will someone else think of you, because you know how you think about yourself. You know how you feel about yourself. So that matters way more than being liked by someone else. It's like understanding that you not liking me, like I said, you not liking me does not equate to my self-worth, does not equate to how I feel about myself. It does not equate to my self-esteem, and honestly, it has nothing to do with me. It's personal. It's personal. It's your business. You don't like me, okay, all right. Peace. Go find what you like. People should just go find what they like. Get what you like. Vibrate at the energy that you want. But please, maybe not try and change people along the way, trying to make them something that they're not, and also maybe not want to be everything for other people, that we overextend ourselves, that we forget about ourselves, that our our cups run empty, and because we're pouring into other people's lives, and we're forgetting to water ourselves. We're forgetting that we are our own individuals. We are individuals going through our own experiences, going through this life as well. Before whatever relationship that you guys have, whatever connection that you have with someone else, you are your own person. This person arrived with you pouring into your own cup. This person arrived with you leading your own life. So this person cannot expect you to abandon that to fill that cup. That's just an extra. That's literally just an extra cup, like extramural activities. You are important here. You are important. So anything that feels too much, it's a lot. It's draining. It's exhausting. I can't deal. I'm burnt out. Let it go. Let it go. Let it flow. It's not for you. It's not for you. Or you need to figure out another way. You need to figure out a different strategy to make things work. Otherwise, hit the ground running. Alright, guys. Alrighty. That was it's for today. That is the reflection diary for today. So being a cool girl, I'm definitely working on it. And I think some people also starting to wake up to how much you need to be liked, how much you need to be wanted, how much you need to be accepted. You're waking up to that and realizing that perhaps there's something that I need to fix. Perhaps this is deeper than I thought. And why is it that I always feel like I need to be okay with things? Why do I feel that I need to be understanding with things? Like, why? Like, why? Like, guys, if you do not ask yourself why, like at least once a day, once or twice a day, there's something wrong. You're not present. You're not being present in your life. Yeah, let's try and be present in our lives, try and understand ourselves a lot better, discover ourselves a lot better, so that we don't find ourselves in situations that we honestly could have avoided. Situations that don't match our energy, our vibrations, and maybe just attract everything that we are and everything that we want by living it already, by literally living it. We can't ask for something that's above and beyond reach, honestly. We need to start now. We need to start being more appreciative of all that we have, everything that we have, what the people that we have, the people who never expect us to pour from our own personal cups, the people who meet us in the middle, the people who help us pour into the connection, the bond, the relationship equally, who reciprocate the energy. So anything that's just more than that, I don't recommend it. Personally, I've been there, done that, over it. Yes, I'm working through it. I'm working through my needs to be wanted, to be liked, gosh, people pleaser tendencies. But we are working through it, guys. Sometimes these things are harsh truths. Sometimes I get embarrassed to even think like, oh my gosh, that's me. Can't believe it. I cannot believe it, because we go around preaching things like, oh no, I'm a baddie, never a cool girl. I think it's time we evaluate our situations, relationships, everything, and fix that, man, fix that. So yeah, guys, that is the reflection diary for this week. Catch y'all, Nini, next week. I hope you guys are growing and just becoming the best versions of yourselves every single day with every reflection diary. We're just growing, expanding, we're evolving, we're becoming better, and just growing. Bye. And